I want to tell you about an exciting discovery I made in the last couple of days. I wanted to explore the FAA sectional charts to find the tall obstacles around the city and figure out where they were on the map. These tall objects right here, I learned, were actually two radio towers near the corner of Washington and State Streets. I found the location on the map, switched over to Street View, and then I switched to the 3D mode so that I could look around and see what the tall radio towers looked like. See them there in the middle of the screen. I decided to move the map around and see if I could find some others. I thought there was one northwest of downtown, and when I zoomed in on this section and went to the 3D view, I spotted something in the middle of the map and wondered, what is this I'm looking at? So I zoomed in closer and I was amazed at what I saw. It looks like a bridge covered with water crossing the river, an aqueduct. I had seen a canal aqueduct before out in Metamora. They have a bridge that goes across a creek that carries water so barges can go over. And they have a railroad and a regular car roadway side by side going across the creek. But I never knew there was such a thing in our city. Looks like there's a little sidewalk along one edge. I start to wonder if maybe there's a way I can get to it and walk across that sidewalk. It might be blocked off, but I'm going to have to get near there and try. Mary and I had ridden our bikes from Broad Ripple down along the canal towpath to 30th Street many times, and recently we went past 30th Street further south because they had built some new trail, but it ended at Birdsole Parkway. With a little bit of Google searching, of course, I discovered that I'm not the first person to know about it. There's a couple of great websites. One gives the history of the canal and the aqueduct, and there's another one that has extensive photographs. I'll put links in the description so you can look at those websites for yourself. I want to put my drone in the air so I can share pictures of it and maybe find a way to get to it. The big surprise yesterday was to learn that Indianapolis even had an aqueduct. But as I approach it from the sky, I get another surprise today. It's not the rusty relic that I expected to find, but actually a huge project is going on. It's a new construction. It looks like the canal is going to be much narrower because they're building what I assume is going to be a big bike trail sidewalk along one side. I'm flying up from the south, looking down to see what they're doing. This is starting from Birdsole Parkway, where Mary and I had ridden our bikes before, and flying south over the canal towards the aqueduct. It gives you a great view of where the new bike trail is going to be. So much wider than the tiny little narrow sidewalk that used to be there. The structure of the bridge looks like it's being extensively redone. All that scaffolding down below. I'm flying west of the bridge, climbing up to take a look at it. I want to go over and take a look from the east. Now I'm flying west over Fall Creek. Sometimes when you're flying over water, you get surprised by a reflection from something in the sky. I think they had to build out that little pad of land that the crane is resting on. I'm so excited to see this, and I can't wait to ride our bicycles across this beautiful new path. What a pleasant surprise.